popular mobile phone app, Angry Birds, so you're going to be in great company. Now, the way I like to do my tutorials is by assuming you're a complete beginner. I'm going to take you through from the beginning to the end, step by step, so sit back, relax, follow this video through, and by the end of it, you'll have your very own online store for the world to see. So this is the example website we're going to be making today. So as you can see, this is the home page. I'm going to show you how to add this cool slider that automatically slides through images every few seconds. I'm going to show you how to add your own custom logo, and how to add products to your front page, and how to put some products on sale. We're going to be able to click our products and bring up more information about our products. We're going to have some social media buttons so our customers can actually share our products on their social media. We're going to be able to zoom in on our products. I'm going to show you how to do that. If we scroll down, I'm going to show you how to have these social media icons on our website. So if we click on follow us on Facebook, our customers will get a link to our actual Facebook page. We're going to be able to add products to our cart. I'm also going to show you how to have a blog and an about us page, and of course how to add products to your catalog. Another cool feature we're going to have is this search bar, so we can search for a product. And I've searched ring here, and as you can see, it's brought up the rings on our website. And I'm also going to show you how to add the ability for your customers to be able to create an account and log into your website. So if you're interested in trying out Shopify, Shopify currently has a 14-day free trial, and today that's where our tutorial is going to begin. So just click the link below the video to start. Alternatively, you can also go to www.shopify.com. Shopify does give me credit for referrals though, which supports me in making these videos and allows me to help you guys through the process. So if you're going to sign up for the free trial, I'd appreciate it if you use the link below the video. So let's get started. So here we are on the main page. Now the first thing we're going to want to do is to put our email address in so we can get started. So I'm going to go ahead and put my email address in, gmail.com, and hit the get started button. Now we're going to need the password and also a store name. Now a store name is only really important if you want to make use of Shopify's free domain name feature. So let me give you an example. Let's say you wanted to call your store Clothing Store. What Shopify would then go ahead and do is give you the free domain name www.clothingstore.myshopify.com. So this would then be your domain name that your customers would use to get to your website. But Shopify also does give us the option of having our own custom domain name. So for example, clothingstore.com, and I can show you how to do that later on in the video. If you do want to use a custom domain name, then your store name isn't very important. But if you want to use the free domain name, then think hard about your actual store name. So for this tutorial, we're going to use store name jewelry online. Then we're going to hit create your store. A store already exists, so let's use the name Jewelry Online 1. Create your store. Now, since we're going to be making an online store, we're going to leave this option checked and hit the next button. Now we're going to enter our details in, and once we've done that, we hit the next button again. So here Shopify is asking us a couple of questions so that should we need something, they can provide us with the best possible support. So are you already selling? I'm going to hit I'm just playing around. And how much revenue does your business currently make in a year? I'm just getting started. Then we're going to hit enter my store. So now we're at the dashboard. This is the back end of our website. This is the part of the website that we use to add products, to change the design, to manage customer accounts, this part of the website is purely for us. So the first thing we're going to want to do is to check out, our current website, the current website that our customers are going to be seeing. And to do that, we're going to go to the top left and click on View Your Online Store. As you can see, it's pretty decent online store. It's got, the necessities. It's got a cart, a catalog for our products, a home page. As you can see, it's quite empty. We don't have any products, so it's looking quite bare. And the theme is pretty nice, but Shopify offers us, hundreds of great themes, so I think we're going to change the design a bit too. So the first thing we're going to do is to close this tab and go back to our dashboard. Then we're going to scroll down and we're going to click Add a Product. Now, adding a product is a really straightforward process. First, all we need to do is to add a title. So I'm going to type 18 karat yellow gold engagement ring and a description. Next, we need to give it an image. So I'm going to select this engagement ring over here. And then if we look to the top right, we have this visibility. So what visibility is this is only really important if, let's say, you want a product listed in, let's say, 3 weeks time. So let's say you wanted to do a special offer and you wanted your product only to come online in 3 weeks, or you were getting specific stock in 3 weeks time. What you would do is to actually set publish date and set this for 3 weeks time from today. So when it gets to that time, what Shopify would do automatically is actually publish your product on the store at that time. But since we want our product published today, we're going to just ignore that and leave this box ticked. Now, organization allows us to organize our products so it's easier for us to interpret them and to be able to see them and to understand what's going on. And it makes it a lot easier for the customers as well. So for example, firstly, we want to organize our product into actually a product type. So since this is a ring, I'm going to type ring. I'm going to add that. Vendor, if your product has a specific brand, then you just put that down as your vendor. And again, this helps us to organize our product and helps customers to find our product as well. So we're going to type Tiffany. If you don't have a brand, you can just put down, your website name or, your name. It doesn't matter. Search for collection. Okay, now collections. Now this allows us to actually take specific products and put them into one collection. So let's say you have this new summer holiday collection, or you have a new, shoe collection, or a new, whatever collection. So what this allows us to do is to select a group of relevant products and to group them together. So let's say you have a collection called, your summer collection, and your customers click that summer collection. When they do click it, they're going to see the relevant products that you put into that summer collection. So it just helps to organize your website a little better, make it easier to navigate. Right now, we're just going to use the front page collection, which simply adds our product to the front page. Now, tags. So we're going to have a search bar on our actual website, so customers can actually click that search bar and search for specific things and find products. And we want our customers to be able to actually find our products. We don't want it to be a long process. We want it to be very straightforward. So this is where the tags come in. So let's say we typed in, gold. Now, if the customer was to type in gold, this engagement ring would come up, and then we can give it other tags as well. So engagement ring, ring, even, diamond, so that sort of thing. Now that's very important, so keep that in mind and add whatever tags you feel are suitable for your product. Now price, we're going to set the price to $199.99. It's quite a cheap engagement ring, to be honest. And compare at price, so let's say it was $399.99, so now it's at discount, it's $199. The SKU and the barcode is just really a way for us to be able to actually track inventory and to know what's going on. Shopify has a really good reporting system and allows us to actually, be able to interpret data in so many different ways. So if you want to add that, you can add that. We're going to leave that for now, and but we are going to check this inventory option. We want Shopify to actually track our inventory. So this way, Shopify will know how many products we have and like the stock of how many products we actually have. So for example, let's say our ring, we have 3 rings. So if someone was to go ahead and actually buy that ring now, we would have 2 rings, and Shopify would automatically know that we have 2 rings left in stock. An example of when we wouldn't actually track inventory would be if we had, for example, a never-ending product, like let's say a digital product, like an ebook or a piece of software, where we can literally just sell forever in an infinite number. So if we have that sort of situation, then we wouldn't track inventory. Allow customers to purchase this product when it's out of stock. I mean, to start with, it's best to leave this option unchecked. I mean, we don't want to fall into a scenario whereby customers are sending us money and we're unable to fulfill orders. So for now, it's better to leave this option unchecked. So shipping. Let's say give it a weight of 0.2 pounds. It's quite a heavy ring, I guess. And variants. So we can add a variant to the actual product. So size, since ring come in different sizes, we can give it different sizes. So let's say L, M, and N. And we have 3 stocks of each ring of each size, so we're going to leave it at that. And then over here we can edit our website search engine optimization. So this is going to allow us to actually rank better on Google itself. So when a customer actually, or when anyone browsing the net types that specific thing in, so let's say they typed in engagement ring, 18-karat engagement ring, we'd want our product to actually show up on Google. So that's how we do that. So we do edit website SEO, and as you can see, currently it's called 18-karat yellow gold engagement ring and a beautiful engagement ring for that special occasion. That's based on what I typed earlier, and it gives us a listing of how that would look on Google. So it would look like that on Google. So we can play around with this, and I will be doing a full SEO tutorial in a later video. But right now we're going to leave that at this. This should be sufficient for now. So we're going to hit save our product. And now, just like that, we now have a product added to our store. So to see what that product looks like, we're going to go over here to the left and click home. And then we're going to go back to the view your online store. And as you can see, we've now added a product to our website. As you can see, it's on sale. They can click it and they're able to choose a size and add that actual product to their cart. But we're going to go back, and I think we need a few more products, so the website isn't just one product. So we're going to go and click products, and we're going to go and click add a product. Now once again, I'm going to do this again so you really understand how what's going on, and it sticks. So we're going to type in yellow gold earrings and give it another description, set of lovely earrings. We're going to upload an image, so I'm going to choose these earrings over here. We're going to leave the visibility as on. Product type, we're going to write earrings. Vendor will once again be Tiffany. Collections, we're going to put it on the front page, and we're going to add tags again. So gold earring, ruby, for example. Then we're going to scroll down and we're going to put the price at $49.99, and we're going to track inventory. Shopify tracks its product's inventory, and we're going to say we have 2 of these. give it a weight of 0.1 pounds. This product doesn't come in multiple variations, so we're just going to leave that, and we're going to leave the SEO as it is. So we're going to save product. So now we have 2 products on our store. Next, we're going to go through the options here on the left, just so we know everything there is to know about products. So first, let's click on products. Now, what that's going to do is bring us a list of all the products that we've added to our store, and it's going to show us an actual, a bit of information about those products. Then we can click on inventory. Now, this is going to show us our current stock. So this is a great way to actually, manage your stock and to understand what's going on. Let's say we got a new shipment of 2 gold earrings. What we then go ahead and do is press this twice and then hit save. So now Shopify knows we have 4 gold earrings. Next, we're going to click on collections. So if you remember earlier, what we did was we added our products to the front page collection, which is the default collection that Shopify gives us. But what we can also do is actually add our own collection, and we do that by clicking add a collection. Firstly, we have to give it a title. So for example, Valentine's Day ring collection, and then a description. So next, we have to add products to this collection. We can do this either manually, and that's very self-explanatory, or automatically. So the way it automatically works is we give Shopify a few parameters and they add the products automatically for us. So if we select the first parameter, we can choose, for example, let's choose product tag. So product tag is equal to ring. So what that would do is it would take all our products with the tag ring and add it to the collection. Next, we can also alter the visibility of the actual collection. We can decide when to publish it, etc., etc. And we can give the collection an image. But for now, we're just going to hit save collection. And just like that, we've added the new collection. Now, if we scroll down, we can see the products that are in this collection. And as you can see, Shopify has automatically gone ahead and added the engagement ring to our collection. Now, if we go back and click on collections, we can see that we now have 2 collections. And finally, we're going to click on gift cards. Now, Shopify gives us the ability on some of their plans to be able to sell gift cards on our store. So once a customer buys a gift card, they'll receive an email and they can either print that gift card out or view the gift card online. And with that, they can buy products on your store. So here we are on our online store. And if you've forgotten how we got there, we simply hovered our mouse over the bar on the left and clicked on view your online store. So as you can see, here are the earrings we just added. And I've also gone ahead and added a necklace and a ring using the exact same process we used to add these 2 products. It literally just took 30 seconds. So our website's starting to get populated with some products now, and it's looking pretty good, but I think it's time to change the design. So to do that, we go back up to our dashboard, we make sure it's on home, we scroll down and click on select a theme. And then we simply go to the top here and click visit the theme store. Now, Shopify has hundreds of great free and paid themes, but to be honest with you, the free themes are just as good as the paid ones. So we're just going to go to the left here and click on free. Now that's going to display all the free themes there are. And as you can see, these themes look pretty good. And with the click of a button, you'll install this theme to your store and this will be your theme. So we're going to scroll down till we find a theme that we like. Let's see. This theme, for example, is very good if you have just one product on your store. So it literally models your entire store around one product. So that's a pretty good theme. We're going to go with vintage because it's nice and simple, and simplicity is key, I think. So we're going to click that. I'm going to click on get theme. and then publish as my shop's theme. So now it's just downloading it. And just like that, now that's the new theme of our store. So we're going to click on go to your theme manager. And now we can start on customizing our theme. So what we have to do is click on customize theme. So what this is going to do is take us to our store editor. So what our editor is it has a preview of our online store, and it allows us to change a few things like the display and the layout. The great thing about the editor is we can play around with it and change the look and feel of the store, and it won't actually affect our actual online store until we hit the save changes button down here. So feel free to mess around with this as much as you want. Now don't worry if your store name overlaps the navigation like it does on mine. The editor tends to squash things up, but it won't look like this on our live store. So anyway, if we scroll down, we can see the products that we added already. And I think it's time to start editing the home page a bit, so it all looks a bit clean and it all fits together really well. So firstly, let's edit our slideshow over here. And to do that, we go to the right and click on home page. So we leave enable slideshow checked, and 6 seconds is good. We can scroll down, and now we can replace this and create a slideshow. But please note, when we want to put an image up, we should always pay attention to the width and the height that's recommended by Shopify. If we just put any old picture up and we don't use the right width and height, then the image is going to look cluttery and the website will look unprofessional. So the way I resize images is I use resize2mail.com. It's a nice website. You don't have to download Photoshop or anything like that. So I'd scroll down, click on your own, and then click on choose file. So I've already resized my image, so this isn't going to change my image too much. But this, yes, so we enter our height in first, 460, and then our width, 1278, and then we click OK. And just like that, it's resized our image. So what we can do then is right click and save the image, but since I've already got it saved, there's no need for that. So let's go back to our store and replace our first image. So we're going to put in our first slide, and then we're going to scroll down and replace the second slide as well with our second image. So now we have our very own slideshow, and every 6 seconds it's just going to slide through automatically, and it's just going to make our website look nice and clean and polished. So let's scroll down, and you can add more slideshow images, but two is enough for now. And these are the promotional images. Now the promotional images are these 3 boxes down here. Now what these boxes are for is to promote a category of products, like for example your watches or whatever. So you can have an image here, and then you'd click it and it would take you to that category or to that collection that you want. But for now, we're just going to get rid of this. And we're going to scroll down a bit more. And content, we're going to uncheck show heading because we don't want front page to be shown. We could change this so it would say products of the week or top rated products, but we're just going to get rid of that. We want a nice, simple, fresh website. So let's get rid of show heading. And additional content, let's get rid of front page. Let's click none. So just like that, we have a nice, sleek, professional looking website. We'll fix this in a second. Yes, so we can just hit the save changes button, and now our changes are saved. Now if we were to actually go on our online store, if you still have this tab open, you can check it out. I just click refresh, as you can see, it doesn't overlap anymore, and our store's looking nice, polished and neat. Anyway, let's go back to our editor, and then we're going to go to the bar on the right and hit back. Now, I'm very briefly going to go through these selections with you, just so you know everything there is to know about customizing all elements on your store. I wouldn't change things too much, because one of Shopify's strength is that its designs are made by professional e-commerce designers, and they really specialize in, retaining customers and making stores easy to navigate. So I wouldn't change things too much, but it's good to actually understand where everything is. So firstly, we'll hit presets. Now, not all themes have presets, but this theme does. So it's saying, we can click fashion, and now it will be the exact same theme, but it would change its color style and the actual maybe font slightly. These aren't, if you have a fashion store, you don't necessarily need to click fashion. For example, we have a jewelry store and we've used vintage and not jewelry. So let's go back. Layout. So it says enable wide layout. So what that would do is literally just put your store in like a widescreen mode. We'll leave that unchecked. Colors, this deals with all the colors on your store. We can enter an image. Right now there's no background image. If we clicked it and clicked use background image of music style, as you can see, it hasn't changed the store too much, but there's a little pattern on the right and the left, something very subtle. You can use your own image. I don't recommend just filling the background of your store with images. It looks quite unprofessional and cluttery again. Top bar, we can change what our top bar looks like. We can change the background, the text color, the text hover color. What the text hover color is if we go and hover our mouse over a text, it changes color. So that's what that is. We can change the main menu. We can change the footer, the colors in the footer. So that's this area. We can change the borders, the newsletter, the button, the color of the button hover. We can change the color of our social media icons. So we could, for example, pick red and the media icons actually change. Again, as long as we don't hit save changes, then none of these changes will be taken to our live store. So we can change our content area, and that's this area here. Change the buttons and our blog tags as well. Now let's hit back. Typography, so we can change the actual font of the entire site. So the base styles, this is the main font, and then we have fonts for navigation styles, for your heading styles, for your main headings, your subheadings. You have your button styles, your top bar styles. Now we can edit the header, and basically right now, as you can see, our store's called Jewelry Store 1. So we can also use a custom logo. So if we click use custom logo, it would give us this default logo that Shopify has given us. It just says logo. We can also replace it with our own logo if we chose to. So this is a logo I made on Microsoft Paint very quickly. I just took two words, Jewels Online, I shortened Jewelry Online, wrote Jewels Online, and just save that picture just as an example for you guys. So yeah, we could do that as well. And if we scroll down a bit, we can actually upload a favicon as well. What a favicon is it's this little picture on the tab. So for example, Shopify's favicon is this S sign with a shopping bag. We can change our picture over here and it will change our favicon on our website. We can change the navigation, so we can click below logo. So now our navigation is below the logo now. We could do something like that. Let's leave it right on logo. Yeah, we can change the bar styles. The same with the footer. We can do the same things we just did with the footer. Social media icons. This is quite important. So as you can see, here are the social media icons at the bottom. So what we can go ahead and do is actually link our social media pages to these social media icons. So as an example, I've set up a dummy Facebook page. So put it in my bookmarks, other bookmarks, jewelry. So here's our dummy Facebook page. So we can just copy this link over here and go back to our online store. Now we delete this current link and we put our link in. And now if we were to actually click follow us on Facebook, click OK, as you can see, it's gone and linked our Facebook page. So that's quite useful to have. Also, if we delete a link, it will automatically delete one of these icons. So if we delete this Twitter link over here, as you can see, we don't have that Twitter icon anymore. Let's scroll down. And hit back. So if we hit social media, we can just make it so people can actually share our products. So for example, if someone clicked on yellow gold earrings, you see there's these options here to share the products on Facebook, Twitter, etc, etc. We can disable that, but it's good to keep it on. Let's go back. We went through the home page, the product page. We can enable image zoom. So if we do that, then we can just hover our mouse over the image and we can zoom in on the image. It's quite a neat feature to have. Only some of the high-end e-commerce stores actually have features like this. So this is a great feature to actually include in your website. Collection page, we can change what our collection page looks like. Blog page, show blog tags on. We can leave them on or take them off. What a blog tag is it's those little hyperlinks you find in blogs that you can use quickly to navigate past posts. So that's quite useful to have sometimes. Our cart page. Okay, we'll need to add a product first. So let's add this product to cart. If we click enable order notes, now our customer has the ability to actually leave a special order instruction. We can leave that if we wanted to, or we can just leave it checked off. We're going to leave it checked off for now. And also our checkout page. So on our checkout page, we can use a custom background and we can change the exact same things we've been changing on our main page. So it's really all self-explanatory. But yeah, I've just briefly gone through all the design elements with you, just so you have an understanding of how to customize your store. Okay, before we do anything else, I'm going to close these two Facebook tabs so things don't look so cluttery anymore. Okay, next we're going to go back to the dashboard and we're going to check out how to actually add a blog post. So if we check our online store, we have this blog navigation. If we click it, you can see that there's a example blog post that Shopify has given us with a few recommendations of what we can actually blog about. Now, blogs are very important because it's a very easy way to actually show up on search engines. So definitely write blog posts every once in a while about possibly one of your latest products or something like that. So let's go back to the actual dashboard so we can see how that's done. Let's click on blog posts. If we hit on first post, we can see that that's the blog post that we were just looking at on our live store. So here we go, first post, and that's this blog post. We can edit this and we can change it to something else. So for example, we can write happy shopping, and if we go ahead and save that now, and we check our store, we refresh that, you can see that the actual post says happy shopping now. Now if we go back to the dashboard, and hit blog posts again, we can actually add a new blog post. So that will be the first post, and then we can have a second post or a third post, and they don't need to be called first post, second post, third post. You can call them whatever you want, call them something relevant to the actual post itself. Okay, if we scroll down, we can hit pages. So pages are just a way to give content to your links. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have a customer and your customer is on your website, and your customer now clicks a link. That link is now going to take your customer to a page. It's as simple as that. That's all pages are. To illustrate that, let's go to our website and click on the About Us link. So when we've done that, it's now shown us the About Us page. So that link is linked to the About Us page. So if we go back to our dashboard, we can edit our About Us page or our front page, or even add our own page by going to the top right and clicking Add a Page. So we can enter a title for the page. If we scroll down, we can enter some search engine optimization information. We can also enter some content for the actual page itself. But we're just going to leave it at that for now. So that's pages. If we click on, we've done themes already, let's check out navigation. So navigation deals with our links on our website, how they're organized on our website, and where they take us to when we click them. So if we click edit link list, we can see that each link links to some sort of page. So home links to store front page. Okay. The catalog links to a specific web address, which is also a page. Blog links to blog. About Us links to page, and that page is the About Us page. Could be the front page, or we could have created a new page and it would link to that. We can also actually drag these around. So if we click on catalog and drag it above home and then hit the save button, now we go back to our store. If we refresh the store, you can see that catalog is now in front of home. So it's that easy to actually edit where you want your links to be. Let's change that back because we don't want catalog before our home page. And now that's saved. Okay, so we've added products, we've made our store intuitive and easy to use, we've done our social media icons. What we're going to do next is choose a plan so we can start selling online. And to do that, we just go to the left here and hit home. And then we go down and click select a plan. So there are 3 plans that Shopify actually offers us. The plan that I recommend most of the time is the basic plan. It's got 95% of the features of the other 2 plans, and it's got everything we went through today, apart from, I think it was gift cards. But the basic plan is going to allow us to add and manipulate products and manipulate the themes, all elements on our website, the cart, everything, and we're going to be able to do that all on the basic plan. So it's a great solution for someone starting out. The other 10% of the time, I'd recommend the professional plan because of one interesting feature, and that's the abandoned cart recovery. So what the abandoned cart recovery is statistically it's been found that 2/3 of our customers are actually going to leave on the checkout page. So they're going to add things to their cart and then they're going to leave. Either they're going to get distracted, the website's going to crash, or for whatever reason they leave. So what the abandoned cart recovery does is it gives us the option of sending them an email with a link to their cart, so they can go back, they can click the link, and go back to their cart and carry on shopping. But this depends on your store and how many customers you're getting every month. If you're selling a low value product, let's say something for like $1 an ebook, then it would take you'd have to have a lot of sales to actually justify this at all. So that's why I'd recommend the basic plan if you have a low value product or if you're just starting out. But for some of you, you will want to look into the professional plan. So let's go to the left here now and hit orders. So when we start getting orders, this is where they're going to come up. It's going to tell us what the order is. It's going to tell us if they've actually processed the payment. And once they have processed the payment, then we just fulfill the order. And then there's the drafts. So the drafts, it allows us to actually create orders on the actual dashboard itself. So let's say you somehow got a sale either face to face with somebody or over the phone or something like that. So we can create an order over here, and then it'll allow us to actually send invoices to people. They can click that link and securely pay for the actual order. Abandoned checkouts is what we just discussed in the professional plan. They will actually show up over here. Products, we went through products. Customers. So this is where we actually add our customers. So either we can add customers manually, so we can enter their information and add them in manually, or we can also well, if a customer actually makes an account on our main page, then it will automatically list them over here, and then we have a bit of information about them, and we'll be able to manipulate that. Reports. So reports, this is going to tell us everything there is to know about how our website is doing, how our products are doing, how our store's doing, how much sales it's getting, how many people are coming, how many people are buying. So we're going to be able to analyze information, all of our information here, and better adjust our store based on the data that we get here. So discounts. So Shopify allows us to actually add a discount code. So let's say we click add a discount code here on the top right. What we can do is hit generate code. So now it's generated us a unique code. So we leave it on no limit, and then we can select the discount type. So let's say we'll put it on a percentage discount. We can say that that discount code is going to remove 10% off for all orders over, let's say, 50. So any order over 50, if somebody entered that discount code, they would get 10% off. And this is useful because a lot of the time people are going to enter your store name followed by discount code on Google. So that's going to help you rank on Google a bit better. So anytime you have a special offer, whatever, it's good to actually set out a discount code. Online store, we went through this. Domains, yes. So at the beginning of the video I told you I'd show you how to set up a custom domain, and it's very easy. You just hit buy a domain over here, and then we can set out our actual custom domain. So let's say we wanted to call it www.jewelry.com. So we could buy a .com domain for about $13 a year. So $13 a year would give us access to jewelry.com for the entire year. Obviously jewelry.com is not going to be available. We can actually click check availability. Jewelry.com is not going to be available. It's taken. We can. This is where we can actually buy our domains. So then apps. So the App Store. So I'm going to go ahead and click on visit the App Store just so I can explain this a bit better. So the App Store is similar to our actual theme store. We can choose from paid and free apps. So let's hit free. So now that's going to display us all these free apps. So these are apps that we can actually install on our website, and it's going to give us increased functionality. So let's click on Better Coupon Box, for example. So this is going to give us some information about this app. So what this app does, it's a pretty decent app. What it does is it will allow a pop-up box to come up on your store, and it will give them, let's say, a 10% coupon or whatever coupon there is in exchange for them following you on Facebook or on Twitter or something. So if they follow you on Facebook or Twitter, they'll get access to that coupon. So it just allows you to get more social shares. So that's what the App Store is. There's a plethora of apps on the App Store, so I checked them out. Some of them are very useful. So let's go ahead and close that. Let's hit settings. Payments. So this is where we actually organize how we accept payments. We enter our credit card details in, and just like that we can start accepting credit card payments through PayPal, and it's a very easy process, which is in my experience, it's much easier than some other online stores where you have to accept it through a third party. That's a very long process, but this is made very easy. So we can just click complete Shopify payments and enter our details in, and then just like that we can start accepting payments. Checkout. Okay, so our checkout bar, okay, as you can see right now, our accounts are disabled. So this first thing is going to deal with our customer accounts. So if we go to our jewelry store and we hit the home page, we can see that we don't have any option for a customer to actually register or log into their account. So if we go back to our dashboard and we can click accounts are optional, I'd never actually put accounts are required, because if accounts are required, that might throw some customers off, you know. So having optional accounts is always great. So let's put accounts are optional and hit the save button. So now if we go back to our jewelry store, we hit the refresh button. Just like that, now customers can actually log in or create an account. And this allows us to build a relationship with our customers, and it's definitely a plus. So definitely leave accounts are optional checked. Field settings. So this allows us to actually control what information the customer is required to give us on the actual checkout page. So as a general rule of thumb, the less information required, the better. So if you don't need a company name, then optional or hidden is best. If you don't need a phone number, then optional or hidden is best, you know. So the less information, the better. Here we can change some things about our billing information. We can change the language of our store. We can also edit our policies. So refund policy, privacy policy. Shipping, so this is where we can go through and customize our shipping rates. Taxes, the same thing, allows us to actually check out our taxes and how they're calculated. Notifications, so these are automatic email notifications that are sent out to the customer. So for example, customer account activation, let's say we click that. So this is an email that's sent out to the customer once the customer makes an account. So automatically when the customer makes an account, it's gonna send them this email that says "Dear," and then followed by their customer name. It's gonna say an account has been created for you at the shop, followed by your shop name. Please visit this URL to activate your account and set your password, and then it will give them a URL. We can customize these emails, so we can write whatever we wanted to in our email, but we wouldn't change these brackets because this is a line of code that actually, you know, actually gets things done. So it brings out the customer name over here, and you know, gives them a link over here. So just change the words that aren't in brackets if you want to actually customize it. What else? Files. So we can upload some files for storage. Account. So this is some overview about our account. Sales channels. So this is currently we're selling with an online store. We could add other methods of selling. So point of sale is selling in store. If we had an offline store, we can accept payments in store using an iPad or an iPhone. And then online store. So on our online store, we can actually change the title of our store. So if you remember at the beginning of our tutorial, our store was called Jewelry Online 1. But we can change that. So let's say we wanted to call it Jewels. We can hit save and it will change that. But right now we're using a logo, so that's not too relevant at the moment. But if you did want to just change the name of your store,